Another vulnerable running back in Kansas City, Isiah Pacheco. Jerick McKinnon hasn't re-signed yet. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is expected to be back healthy. How strong of a stranglehold on this starting running back position does Pacheco have? And do you think Kansas City could be in the business of adding a late round, not early round? We saw how that turned out with CEH, but a late round running back to push Pacheco if maybe Jerick McKinnon doesn't re-sign.
Yeah, I don't know. Pacheco's in a weird spot because, here we have this guy with seventh round draft capital who just came in and really took the job by force in a lot of ways and ended up carving out a platoon role with Jerick McKinnon. And I thought they made a great platoon. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire, until he got hurt last year, was actually fairly decent. And people are forgetting that. So if you're looking for the late pick in your best balls and you need help at running back, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And you can thank me in December. I think at some point, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, even if they sign McKinnon and even if Pacheco maintains a significant role or whatever, I think Edwards-Helaire is going to end up helping you more than your average 17th, 18th round pick. So you might as well be grabbing him. But yeah, Pacheco is in kind of an interesting situation because this is the kind of guy that I always sell in Dynasty. I've already I got him for a fifth round pick or whatever in the rookie draft. Didn't cost me anything. I got to use them all last year, so I got some good games out of them. And then I'm able to go out and sell them for, even if it's a second round pick or a pair of seconds, like a second this year and a second next year or something like that. That's fantastic because I've more than made my money back, and I've also got the production along the way. So win. Time to get out, do the Bill Belichick, get out too soon rather than too late. And is how I feel about that. And where he's going in best ball drafts, I think is interesting range. I think it's fair. The one thing we didn't see out of Pacheco, and you can tell me, Bradley, because you've got the information at your fingertips. How many top 5 weeks did he have? How many top 12 weeks?
Yeah, so I actually pulled that up while we were talking here. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was running back 18. I think it was running back 18 in rate of top 10 weeks. And he had a top 10 week 15% of the time, percent of the games that he played. Isiah Pacheco was at 0%. Okay. So you remember that Isiah Pacheco carried loads, but he wasn't scoring a lot of touchdowns and he didn't catch the ball. And so all of those factors play into, maybe it was because Jerick McKinnon was there, or maybe it was because Clyde Edwards-Helaire wasn't there. But what if a lot of things had to go right for Isiah Pacheco to just put up 15.4% of the time being at least a flex play? That's not going to get it done. I think I agree with you. He's one of the biggest sells this offseason. You don't want to be caught holding the bag of Isiah Pacheco when Clyde Edwards-Helaire was 15% of the time. Clyde Edwards-Helaire can do enough of what Isiah Pacheco does, plus he can catch the ball. So what if Clyde Edwards-Helaire turns into the Jerick McKinnon type of back in this Kansas City offense? And we've seen that brand of running back with Patrick Mahomes be a running back too in a less than full-time role. So I think that this is perfectly set up for what you said. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, as long as he's on the Chiefs, is a perfect 17th round, 16th round, 15th round, 18th round, wherever you're getting him, drafting him there, because there's literally nothing but upside, and he has experience and has shown us that he can access that upside in this offense. So yes, this is a Clyde Edwards-Helaire back on the train, given the value, and I'm off the Isiah Pacheco train as of right now. So there we go, Dan. And Death Dealers also asks, Kansas City passed 75%. Isiah Pacheco doesn't thrive in the passing game. That still leave hope for CEH. Yes, there is hope with all of that. Plus, we have to remember Clyde Edwards-Helaire has first-round draft capital to his name. That does not go away. And he hasn't played poorly. It's just that he was hurt. And he's a small-ish back. He plays the running back position. So, yeah, give me a lot of Clyde Edwards-Helaire late in this offense? And Death Dealer says that answers my question. Perfect.
Yes, and with a fun thing to do in best balls too is just grab the combo pack. Take Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Jerick McKinnon. Late in the draft, forget about Pacheco. Just grab those two guys. You're going to probably find that between the two of them, you cobble together a pretty decent running back.
Yeah, so my best ball value rating put Pacheco at 2.14 last season, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire was at a 5.51. And the way that works is that is the percent to which like that contributes to a elite team. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was contributing more than twice the value of what Isiah Pacheco was, even though it felt as fantasy managers, we felt like Pacheco was better. It's just that the numbers, Clyde Edwards-Helaire was able to access more upside. And so that's why you have to take those pass catching backs with good offenses.